Hello friends and welcome back to Prison Architect. It's Astro here and we are back in the wonkiest goddamn prison that has ever been seen. Look, these extra benches. I looked at these before and I was like, man, it's fine. I don't really care. You know what? I care. I'm just gonna prune these out. This one and this one. Kind of feel like moving all of these around as well, but you know what? It's not super important. Let's carry on with where we were yesterday. I kind of feel like we need to get this yard opened up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dismantle this table and this CCTV. Then I'm going to pop in a large jail door and some concrete walls like this. We're going to demolish these two walls here and we're going to replace this tiled flooring with metal flooring just so it matches up. Right? Just like that. We're going to need to delete this room as well, because that doesn't need to be there anymore. And then we need to check deployment, because we always need to check deployment. Of course, that visitation room broke. So, now, we have a path into this yard, which also requires a door servo, like that, which we can connect up when it appears. What the heck is this? Concrete stacks. Huh. Yeah, right. Okay, well I hope that gets used somewhere. I don't really have anything that I want to use it for, so I guess we'll just have to wait and see what someone wants to do with it. Anyway, so this yard here is going to become a common yard between Min and MinSec. So, bloody hell. Connect. And this one. Lovely. Okay, cool. So this door is now able to be opened remotely. And what we can do now is start planning out our new regime. So at the moment, see, look, it's going to cut down on the amount of dudes that we need. Oh, slight problem. It's going to cut down on the amount of dudes that we need, but it's also going to modify. Okay. Alright, so what we're going to do is go work free time here. And then yard. Before food? Yeah. Yeah, that should do the trick. Okay, so we'll split them out that way. We're going to make this yard here shared. And then if we come down to this yard down here, right, what we're just going to do, just as a test, right, we're going to just de-zone this yard and say, what? Oh, I don't know about those weight benches. They don't seem to exist. That's going to be fun to remove in post. Okay. Alright, so, we got a shared yard, which seems to have this dude running around in it already. Where are we? We're here. How are you out here? Why? Oh, is it because it's free time you're allowed to come out into this yard? That's a problem. I would prefer it if free time didn't include yard time. But look, there's plenty of guards here, so theoretically it should be fine. I hope. I guess we just have to wait and see. Okay, so we're coming up on eat time. These guys should all come back in shortly. There haven't been any parole hearings that I've seen so far today. which is a bit concerning. I was looking forward to getting some of that sweet early prisoner release. Oh, we got one. Yeah, okay. About a minute ago we got $3 grand from that, but then we wound up spending it all on library books and sheet metal. Which is a bit disappointing, but, well, what can you do? So, meanwhile, I'll just do some laps around the yard here. Okay. So, the lunchtime meal is currently being served. There's not a huge amount of dudes in normal security. 36. Okay, so there's 21 maximum capacity. I kind of feel like we can start intaking minimum security again. Medium security. So let's tune that to there and tweak this up to here. And then we'll say fill capacity. We'll get some more dudes into that normal sec wing. Meanwhile, let's pop back down here. And we'll see what these chaps are up to. Now, unfortunately, the construction of our new wing has not quite petered out. Well, it has petered out. It's not quite gone the way that I'd planned. I was hoping to be able to build more. My God. What an absolute pigsty. I'm going to have to fix this. So, I don't know what this is. Is it literally just food and grime, or is it... Do these guys need some bathroom facilities in this room? I kind of feel like they do. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to just dismantle and replace some of these objects. And these tables... I'm sorry guys, I know that you're here for a bit of a read, but I want to shore some of this stuff up. So if we can get this opened up, I can start putting in some facilities for you. Let's dismantle these objects as well, because this yard at the moment isn't being used whatsoever. And we can actually relocate that stuff into here, which will be nice. So let's go into quick build and clone. And we're going to clone out this table blob here, right? Which will leave a walkway at the top. Another one here. And then we'll pinch them in a little bit here, which means that we can have our utilities down this wall. So let's go to objects. I think there are, yep, there's 4 phone booths here. Lovely. We're going to have 4 shower heads. Toilets. And drains. Groovy. Okay. And pipes. Right, there's no pipes there, so let's stretch some pipes down. Get some hot water pipes as well. May as well just hook that all the way through. And hook that up like that. Why not? Shit a load. Okay, good. So that's taken care of that. I've got 6 grand up my sleeve now. I might be able to populate out some more cells. So we'll come up to the top here and we'll grab a copy of this. I think that was 5 grand, yes. But it should only cost... Wow, it cost 5 grand. That's really bizarre. Sometimes I don't quite understand how the game prices things. I would hope that it... Hello. Hello. Look at this. Much better. Bit more space for the boys. Whoa. And they're off. So yeah, a bit more space in the yard. A few more facilities for them. There's more phone booths. Same amount of toilets, but that's okay. So those cells are going to come online soon. This kitchen, canteen, whatever you want to call it, is pretty much back where it needs to be, including toilets and phones, so that's good. And so these guys here, look, so they're taking care of their bowel and bladder needs while they are locked into this room, because it is a set eat time, right? They have to be in this room for a set period of time before they get let out. And some of them are still eating because it's taken them a little while to get here. No one's reading at the moment. They only seem to do that during free time, which is, I don't know, that's pretty cute. I like that. Someone had a pair of shears. Wow. Nice work, Loki. Loki Cruden. Run by his army of trained penguins, Loki owned the world's largest illegal unicorn farm. The unicorns were bred to perfection and prepared for war. Sadly, world domination was not to be, and a rogue unicorn gave him up to the authorities. Stolen goods and stolen goods. Okay, so evidently unicorns are a registered item that you can't just go ahead and steal. So that's good to know. I don't know about you, but I'm happy that I won't be. Wow, what happened here? Where did all of my daily cash flow go? I haven't been buying anything crazy, have I? My goodness. Alright, we need to fix this sharpish. Let's get to intake. And how many minimum security prisoners can we bring in? Quite a few. Let's just crank this right. Whoa! Yowza. Okay, that should sort things out. Maximum security is only 4 shy of the total capacity, and Supermax is still sitting at 6, which is good. So it looks like the murdering filth that was doing all the murdering, excuse me, Mr. Truck, once relocated down to maximum security, were unable to do any more filthy murdering, and are just going to spend the rest of their days contemplating why they're so filthily bald and have creepy moustaches. Not filthily bald, no creepy moustache, but he's relaxing. Oh, this is Grey Man, the android guy. The robot war. I love that guy. Okay, cool. So, cash flow is now an absolutely dire problem. So we're just going to have to ride it out until, what, 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, and get a nice little bump from the new prisoners coming on board. I'm getting the feeling that I'm getting closer... Oh, I've already got it. That's right. So my tax rate is low. If I look in here at finance... Is it finance? I thought it was finance. Or maybe it was here and now it's gone. But yeah, my corporate tax rate is now like nothing. So I've shifted everything to Ireland, Apple style. So there's not really any way that I can improve my standing other than firing people and getting more prisoners into the prison. So firing people I don't particularly want to do, and getting more prisoners into the prison, that should happen in 2 hours' time, with 61 new prisoners, which is going to hopefully bring us back into the green. Or the black, if you want to use the actual, you know, correct parlance. I'm getting the feeling we also need some more janitors, because there's just... it's just filthy in here. I would hope that I wouldn't need them, but, I'll have to check. Let's have a look at logistics. So, kitchen, right, that's all populated. Where was the cleaning cupboard over here? Cleaning cupboard? Right, so no one was assigned to that. Get that sorted out. Get some of those dudes in some mopping underway. What about over this side? Got a kitchen. Got 5 dudes working in the cleaning cupboard. Lovely. There was one more job in the kitchen that could be taken, so that's nice. Let's check minimum security now. We'll speed up. Alright. Oh, there we go. Okay, 3 jobs there. 3 jobs in the library, of which one of which is filled. I think that's what that means. And then down in the kitchen, Let's get these suckers working. You know what? Now that we've opened up this space, it might not be a bad idea to think about getting a bigger cleaning cupboard for these guys. Okay, so those prisoners have arrived, and we've started getting some early prisoner releases as well, which is great. Back up to 26,000, which should help us to proceed. We've got some naked dudes being brought into the prison. So let's go ahead and clone out another block of cells. Lovely. And we'll nip over here and we'll go rooms. And we'll strip these rooms out and these rooms out. This is probably, you know, based on my standard way of doing things, this is probably me overreaching a little bit. Let's go to objects and dismantle all of these rooms. Like that. And these rooms. Just like that. Okay, great. So when those rooms tear down, we'll be able to, excuse me, come through. Oh, it looks like nice bacon. Enjoy it, boys. So that should mean that we can then, in quick build, plonk in some more blocks down here. We're buying a whole bunch of stuff, though. I'm going to wind up with so much leftover crap. Yeah, all these spare beds and toilets and things. That's alright, I'll use it eventually. Okay, so these rooms are all stripped out. Good. So let's go clear indoor area. I'll just demolish walls because I'm worried that there's something that I'm doing that is causing these boxes to be removed, or the items that I demolish from these rooms, I'm worried that they're being deleted somehow, and that's why I'm getting charged so much money. So we'll get that out of the way. Come down here, come down here, down into here. That's fine. Okay, that's coming along. And back to this section now. Let us, first of all, more deaths. Still more deaths. In materials, I'm gonna populate out this block here. And this corridor here. I did want to do the whole thing, but someone bumped me. And this section down to 8 grand, 7-9, and some wooden floors, and we're at, oof, jeepers creepers. Where'd you get those peepers? So that's a bit pricey, but it means that when I clone out the next block, it'll actually have wooden floors in it, which means that these wooden floors, for the most part, will be reused, theoretically. We'll have to wait and see. What's this? What do you mean? You got no cell to go to. Well, you will shortly. Got lovely new cells coming online down here. Excuse me, coming through. See? All of these are coming online and should be ready to go very shortly. And then you guys can get shoved into them and spend out the rest of your time in this prison. There's only 3 prisoners. That's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Medium security. Okay, I'll tell you what. We're going to go back into here. Do this. Turn minimum security off again. I want to hold them at... Wait. 39 in normal security. Don't you love it? So in the top section there where it says you know, how many prisoners you currently have, it's referred to as normal security. But in the bottom section where it's like the maximum safe capacity, it refers to them as medium security. So it's not just me getting confused. It's literally the game has different ways of describing things. Not that I'm complaining, because I freaking love this game. But it's just one of the little quirks that this game has. Okay, cool. So, Cologne. Let's quick build out another bank of these. Here. And here. And here. And we should be able to fit... Nope, we're done. Sad face. Okay. And maybe we should get some more solid... I mean, we don't technically need more solitary cells, but quite frankly, I've got nothing else to do with that little... Oh, God. No, let's go back down to 2 speed. I've got nothing else to do with the little sliver of space that we have on the far right-hand side of the cell block. So I may as well... 38... What? How is it that expensive? What is so expensive about... Is it the solitary door? Wow, they're $500. Okay. Well, there you go. So there's your problem. Okay, cool. Cool. So, that should do the trick for these guys, and we should just start seeing more and more MinSec guys coming in. That row is almost done. We just need another few $1,000s to fix that up. We've got 2 more rows in here, and then that's it. We've increased our capacity. I can't remember what it was at before. Can you? Anyway, so we've increased our capacity once that goes through by a nice amount. And we've got another 20 prisoners arriving. Payment $0 received out of $6. Sorry, 6,300 total. Okay, cool. So 6,300 is not a huge amount. If I was taking in maximum security, you know, and where is it? If I was taking a max sec, it'd be $1,000 per prisoner. Minimum sec is only 300, but minimum sec dudes parole. I keep saying patrol. They parole more readily. They're easier to shove through the system, which is kind of what we want with these guys. We want them to just be churning through daily more and more. Hey, Cruden. How's it going? You said you've got no clothing? Actually, do these guys have a laundry? They do. Maybe it's just not keeping up. What's this? Why is there someone stuck a shirt over there? Maybe we need another laundry machine, but that can come with time. Let's fill out the rest of this block down here first. Like this. And like this. Ah, boom. Okay, good. So, that's the whole new bottom wing totally sorted now. Let's get rid of all of these planning nubbins. Oh, dear. From here. Get rid of all of that guff. We don't want to see it. Oh, I need to fix all of the floors and fix these metal tiles in the center here. Oh, it's going to be lovely, to be fair. Alright. We've got some paroles kicking off. People are getting released. We got 6 grand out of that. We were getting like up to 12 grand a day at one point, but it seems to have dropped off rather sharply, and I'm not quite sure why. Let's just double check. I mean, I could try changing the parole cutoff. But I don't know what the ramifications of that actually are. I mean, if I change that down to like, oh yeah, your recidivism needs to be at like 20%, does that mean they'll come back and I'll get fined? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. So that's taken care of. That's taken care of. Wow. There's a lot of stuff going on. Heaps of stuff going on. Needs pretty good across the board. Food seems to be a bit of an issue. So I guess I could consider... Wait, is food an issue because of food being an issue, or is it because of the time? No, okay, it's now eat time. Alright. Hygiene, exercise, family, blah 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 blah. So luxuries is the only one that's really a problem. And if I have a look at... So MinSec has a shop. And... Whoa, hello. I think NormalSec has a shop as well. It's still pretty bad. And MaxSec does not have a shop, which is awful. Okay. So maybe... Let's do two things. One, let's populate out the rest of these cells. So we're just going to clone up this. And here. There's a fight going on, but I'm sure the guards have got it under control. And here, and here. Lovely. Okay. So that, now, is normal security. Everyone with a level 3 cell, which is nice. And that's it. We're done. We're dusted. That whole section, as far as I'm concerned, is good to go. You know what? I've just realized I don't need to come out and go around like this anymore. I could probably just go through the new door in the yard. So this section here... How am I going to get these guys more space for cells? 36 and 36. Okay, so we're at 36 normal security prisoners at the moment. As long as we don't bring any more in anytime soon, we should be okay. The only danger we have is that if normal sec prisoners do something which pushes them not to max, but up. So if I look at policy, attacking a prisoner, attacking staff, or serious injury will push them up into normal sec. So, something to keep an eye on. Now, you chuckleheads, you haven't had any attention in quite some time. So, we need to consider getting a shop for you. Now, where could we put a shop? No, not really down there. I guess it's going to have to go... Oh gosh, it's going to have to go out here somewhere. Which I don't particularly want to do. Let's see. Through the kitchen, through the yard. Put it out here somewhere. But I've already got this section all sealed off. I don't really want to... Don't really want to open that up. There's nothing down there. That's a dead end. Right. It's a bit of a... I've painted myself into a corner a little bit. Ooh, I could pop it out here. Well, that'll do. Okay. Objects. Large door. And then, let's go foundations. Concrete. And we'll go 2 wide corridor that stretches all the way out to the fence. And then a 2 wide, like this sort of size thing. Yeah. Oh, blocked. Okay, there we go. Like that. And then materials, demolish walls here. We'll have to change this out to a concrete wall because I'll be damned if I'm going to have a wall or a foundation where one of the walls is a fence. That is just scrubbed here. No. No, can't build it yet. Still thinking about it. Nope. Still removing fences. Nope. Come on, guys. How hard is it to build a foundation? Oh. Apparently I've got some of... What the... Oh. Okay. Never mind then. Okay, well the wall magically appeared on its own, so that's fine. So, let's get some concrete walls that allow a 2-wide corridor this way. We're going to have a door here. We're going to have some lights here, and here, and here, and one down here, sure. We're going to have some inside as well. We will need to mark this as a shop. Lovely. Probably going to need to pipe some power out here as well. Just like this. We'll drop it in as well. So then objects-wise, we're going to need some shelves. Like this. One, and we need oh, we need... I do this every time. We need tables. Tables are the trickiest one to fit in because they're so fracking long. Okay, so we'll have those 2 tables there. We'll have some shop shelves, which I've already bought a bunch of, apparently. Like this, and cram one in like this, so they can, like, pull the stuff off the table, put it on the back of the shelf, and then over here, we're going to have a shop front. Which way does it go? Calculator faces this way. 3? 3 should do. 3 should be sufficient. Great. What are you complaining about? We need a shop shelf, adjacent to room, shop front. Okay, great. So that should be fine. Next, we need to make sure that this is actually MinSec. Good. Here come my shop tables. Excellent. So now we just need to wait for these shop fronts, and then in logistics, we can assign 3 dudes to that room. And someone's snoring. And when that room comes on... Here they come. Oh, look at this. Chocolates and girly mags. So this door, because there's really nothing on the other side of it, we can just open that up. That's fine. Alright. So that should help MinSec get some luxuries. Which is nice. It'll mean that they won't have to steal them so often, I assume. We can only hope. Right. So. The shop's underway. We've got our shared yard sorted and completed. We've got this amazingly lovely, monstrous minimum security wing all sorted out and ready to go. The only thing that we don't have at this particular point in time, we may as well do it just before we wrap up for the evening. We'll just copy out this. We'll run that down into... I'll speed up a little bit. Oh. Okay. We'll have some lovely solitary cells prepped and ready for when these chuckleheads decide that they need to be, well, just a bunch of jerks, really. And that's all fine. Deployment's fine there. Oh, gosh, look at this. Oh, oh dear. Well, I'm glad that I checked. Okay. What? A tunnel? Where is there a tunnel? Oh, well, we can't have that. Shakedown. Hey, you. Come check out this. This is false flag. You. Sniff here. You. Sniff there. Anyone? Are we okay? I think it's probably just a false flag. But we'll run through this shakedown and make sure that everything's okay. In the meantime, guys, I think we'll call it up there. Thank you very much for watching. We've got some good cash flowing in, which is great. So next episode, I don't know. I'll have to think about it. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you next time.